In a quiet little village, nestled beside a grand banyan tree, lived an old lady. Her hair was like spun silver, and her eyes sparkled with a kindness that warmed everyone's heart. Though life had etched gentle wrinkles on her face, she carried a constant smile. She lived a simple life, alone, her husband having passed years ago, but she never once complained. Her joy was a gift she shared freely with everyone who passed by her home. The village wasn't always a happy place. Life was tough. Farmers worried about rain for their crops. Carpenters worried about finding work, and illness could strike at any time, leaving families in despair. Worry was a frequent visitor in many homes. One afternoon, a young woman named Radha, her face stained with tears, came to see the old lady. "I don't know what to do," she sobbed. "My husband went to the city for work, but we've heard nothing. My children are hungry and I'm so scared." The old lady pulled her close. "Sit with me, my child," she said softly. "Tell me, what are you afraid will happen?" Radha explained her fears, that her husband wouldn't find a job, that he might forget them. The old lady shook her head gently. "When we fill our minds with dark thoughts, we only feel worse. But if we try to think good thoughts, our hearts feel lighter, and sometimes good things follow." "But how?" Radha asked, her voice trembling. "How can I think good thoughts when everything is going so wrong?" The old lady smiled. "Let me tell you a story. There was once a poor man with nothing. He sat by a river crying about his misfortune. An old woman asked him why he was so sad. "I have nothing," he said. "How can I be happy?" She replied, "You have the river, the trees, the sun. If you only see what you lack, you'll always be sad. But if you see what you have, you'll find peace." The man looked around and saw the beauty he had ignored. From that day, he started focusing on the good, and his life began to change. "You see, Radha," the old lady continued, "his life didn't change by magic. It changed because his thinking changed. When we think positively, we find the strength to face our problems." Radha listened, a glimmer of hope in her eyes. "Will it really make a difference?" she asked. "Yes, my child," the old lady affirmed. "Wake up each morning and tell yourself, today will be a good day. You'll find the strength you need." So Radha did. Every morning she repeated those words. She worked hard, cared for her children, and replaced her fear with hope. A few weeks later, a letter arrived. It was from her husband. He had found a good job and was sending money. Overjoyed, Radha ran to thank the old lady, who simply smiled and said, "When you think positive, you invite good things into your life." The story of Radha's turnaround spread through the village. People learned that while problems are a part of life, a hopeful heart has the power to overcome them all. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and subscribe for more uplifting content. We'll see you in the next video.